Come on, come on. Ah, where is it? Where did I see that ad? There you are. Oh, come on, not again! This just in! Godzilla is running rampant throughout the city! Eyewitness reports say that he appears to be in search of someone or something! Wait. Oh my god, wait, he's close! Jerry, are you getting this? No. No, stay back! No! Not cameraman Jerry! Leave him alone! Jerry! Oh god! Oh god, no! No! Wait. No. No, please! Please! No! That's it. I have to put a stop to this. Hey, Mom. Oh yeah, I've seen the news. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, I'm dealing with it. Yes. I'm dealing with it. Okay. I love you too. Yeah! Hey, you! Holy shit! You are way bigger than I thought you were gonna be. Anyways, I know what you want! And I've got it! This reign of terror ends now, you cool son of a bitch!
Oh, no, I did. Cool, thanks.
Huh. Well, that's like $300 down the drain. Ah, yes! Godzilla. A character instantly known around the world just by his iconic design and sometimes just by his signature roar. When it comes to video games, the king of the kaiju hasn't seen nearly as many takes in that format compared to his cinematic counterparts, which, in case you're wondering, there's 38 according to Wikipedia. Godzilla's games are anywhere between good and not good. I don't know. Depends on your taste. However, his most sought after, most expensive game, and our topic of this video is Godzilla PS4. Acquiring this game nowadays will cost you your right arm, your left leg, and the soul of your firstborn. But can you guess who's now missing an arm, a leg, and has damned their firstborn child's soul to a life of eternal suffering but has a copy of Godzilla PS4? This guy! So why is this game so expensive? And why do video games themselves seem to be becoming more and more expensive? From $100 pre-orders, to getting new updated parts for your gaming rig, or just buying a plain Jane console outright. Gaming is an expensive hobby. Many things influence a game's price. A few examples of those contributing factors are how many copies were made, such as with the case of limited releases, or how popular the game is in general, and the fact that physical media will degrade over time. Screens will break, ports will loosen, and natural degradation will occur. Now, this doesn't mean that digital-only games aren't rare. I mean, once they get pulled from digital storefronts, boom! They're gone forever. One really good example of this is the Silent Hills PT demo. It's now become so sought after that people are still selling PS4s to this day with the game downloaded on it. And the price range is anywhere from $600 to $1,500. The price of Godzilla PS4, on the other hand, that's gonna run you anywhere between $200 to $800. Or if you're lucky, maybe you'll snag it for like $130. Released in America on July 14th, 2015 for both the PS4 and the PS3. Well, looks like rent's gonna have to wait again. Just a little bit longer. The game launched with subpar reviews stating that it suffered from ground-up issues, like repetitive gameplay and poor level design. On top of that, some claim that the game's experience as a whole felt lackluster, seeing as it was developed by a AAA studio, Bandai Namco. Now, I may be biased, seeing as I'm a Godzilla fan, but fighting other monsters and destroying shit, well, that's sort of Godzilla's thing. Now, I'm not sure what critics wanted from it, but if you call it mid, you're wrong! It's not mid! You're fucking mid! After the game's piss-poor reception, the game was delisted from the PlayStation Store almost 2 years later, leaving consumers with a pretty small window to get your hands on it. So if you didn't buy it then, your only option now is to cough up some of Uncle Sam's good old mean green. So with all that out of the way, let's finally take a bite out of this thing, huh? After good old Jesus blessed us with a kick-ass cinematic intro, we're greeted with a sweet and simple menu. Our selectable menu options are done in an orange-red burning text, with a silhouetted Godzilla standing in the glow of some roaring flames in the background. Hell yeah. We now have 7 different modes to choose from. God of Destruction mode, King of the Kaiju mode, Versus, Evolution, Diorama mode, Kaiju Guide, and Settings. Looking at the first on our selectable list, God of Destruction mode, which I suppose you can think of as the game's story, we're given 3 options: Go Ashore, Invade, or Defend. Go Ashore has you take the reins of none other than Godzilla. Now, your primary goal in this game mode is to rampage through each stage and destroy generators along the way. Now, I'm sure that sounds boring as hell. And well, that's because it is. Thankfully, you have small sub-goals or even personal goals you can set for yourself along the way, which gives you much more to do. Some examples of these sub-goals, we'll call them, are completing missions in under a specific time limit and collecting 4 data cards on each map that you get to. You'll need to collect data to help you achieve the true ending of the game, alongside of a few other requirements. Filling Godzilla's destruction rate is another goal you'll want to be attempting to do for each stage you come across. On top of it just being fun to destroy cities, raising your destruction percentage while also trying to keep a good Fury combo going will help Godzilla grow in size. It's a small amount of micromanaging that'll help Godzilla achieve optimal kaiju girth, making him much more of a menace to deal with. Reaching at least 100 meters in size is another requirement for achieving the true ending of the game. And also, who doesn't want their Godzilla to be as big as possible? Meeting these certain requirements on each stage may also give you the option to have a different kaiju appear, giving you the option to do battle with them on top of the boss of that level. Or it may just replace that boss altogether. In total, God of Destruction mode has 25 different stages that... For fuck's sake.
Help!
Hey! Hey, asshole, you want to keep it down? I'm doing something.
I'm trapped in my car. It flipped into rubble.
Okay, man, well, you're being noisy and I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, fuck you, man. I'm from New York. Don't tell me to quiet down. I'm dying here.
Listen here, man. Tell me fuck you again, and I promise it isn't gonna end the way you think it will. You know, I'm from New York, too.
Fuck you.
Oh! Okay! Okay! You wanna fight, fuckface? Fine! I'm coming down there!
Do it. I'll kick your ass even though I'm trapped here.
Okay, as soon as I'm done here, I'm beating your ass!
Fuck you.
In total, God of Destruction mode has 25 different stages that it lets you choose from. Certain routes will switch the leaders that will be attempting to stop Godzilla. This affects the difficulty of each stage, having the possibilities of more opposing forces that do more damage, and allowing extra kaiju to appear to fight you. The story mode allows you to select different branching paths. Choosing any of these route stages comes with a different setting, different kaiju, but the same goal remains, to destroy all the generators on each map. God of Destruction mode also offers an additional gameplay option, to invade or defend. Invade lets you play through the standard God of Destruction mode, now with the choice to play as a few different handfuls of kaiju, like King Ghidorah or my sister's personal favorite, Rodan. Defend, on the other hand, it's a little different. This mode has you defending humanity and attempting to stop the kaiju that you would normally be playing as to destroy the generators, now has you defending them. Select one of the 6 kaiju it offers and start beating some ass. Defend's main premise has you multitasking a few different goals. 1, don't get stomped by the plethora of monsters you face. And 2, don't allow the generators to be destroyed. It's as simple as that. Defend's definitely more of a monster fighting mode rather than a destruction mode, and it's pretty fun. Next up is King of the Kaiju mode. You can think of this as your standard arcade ladder. Pitting you through 6 different battles, you can now play around with every single kaiju you've unlocked. No restrictions! As I said earlier, it's only 6 battles, but don't let that fool you. You're gonna wanna level your favorite monster quite a bit, because fights 4 and beyond get pretty rough. Yes, I'm looking at you, Biolante! It's a fun mode to play. And if you're a fan of seeing huge monsters battling it out for supremacy, this mode's for you. Yeah, make sure you got your donut on hand, because I promise you, with this online mode, you're gonna need it. So, we've established that this game is rare. Well, with that comes an extremely niche online community that knows every in and out of this game. Are you coming in for a fun time battling some sick-ass monsters? Well, throw it out the window! This isn't a fight between monsters. This is a fight for your life! You're in the jungle, baby, and you may not make it out alive! I don't have a lot to say about this mode. Mainly because I'm not a fan of being bent over someone's knee and having my ass blistered. So just think of this as a gated community of very, very good Godzilla players. And only the best may enter. Evolution mode is just a glorified leveling up screen, allowing you to take points you've accumulated through playing the game and level up your preferred kaiju. You can level up your attacks, charge speed, special gadgets, new moves and combos, and even unlock some figurines. Which leads us to the next section of what this game has to offer, the Diorama mode. This is tied for me as the coolest feature of this game. Taking every character you've unlocked, each map you've played, and giving it back to you as a digital toy box to pose them all in. From the draw distance and zoom, to the depth of field and filters you can apply. This is brilliant! I know it's super nerdy, and I know it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but the small things add up here. Simple little extra features like this are a win in my book. I could spend hours creating these scenes, so if you're an action figure or statue collector, you'll appreciate this. And now the Kaiju Guide, the other option tied for coolest feature for me in this game. This is a digital encyclopedia full of all things Godzilla. Simply pick a monster, and now you have all the info on this character, from things like their history and backstory, to the specifications of height, weight, tail length, appearances, and movie appearances. It includes not just the monsters in the game, but monsters that have appeared in movies from every generation. Look, it's Batra! He appeared in like one movie, but he's here! So if you own this game, you want to be a little extra special, you know? So to flex your "my dad works at Microsoft"-esque muscles, get your Godzilla info from here instead of the wiki. And with that, well, that's it. It's pretty much all this game has to offer. Not a deep dive into the game, but I think a decent display of what hundreds of dollars can get you. So, the big question, is it worth the hundreds of dollars you have to spend to get it? No, not really. But like anything, if you're saving up to get it and you're a big Godzilla fan, you'll think it's worth it. This is a Godzilla game for Godzilla fans. And that's about as far of a demographic I'd say it's for. It's honestly a fine game. The graphics are fine. I even found out that they scan Godzilla action figures for their in-game models. The gameplay's a hair rough, but it's fine. However, that's sort of the issue for many. We didn't want a fine Godzilla game. We wanted the next-gen version to destroy all monsters melee, and that was far from what this was. It's not anywhere near what we wanted it to be, but to a Godzilla fan, you'll like it. Dare I say love it. It's a game full of fan service, and there's definitely fun to be had. As the old saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so spend what you're comfortable with, keep an eye out for a decent deal on this game, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
What's wrong? You get scared?
Okay, punk ass, that's it!